chenro mar Machiegni Pacho kama kilo ni weche go manyien matucho koni koda kocha. Weche go moeko ni githulindi otingo mano ma otenore koda chenro mano mar timo lama kende ne ringre maromo 16 mabende ne owito ngimagi e masanindo makocho mar apaya. Mamoko gin chenro kata paro mopogore ma konti golo kod jokanyo mag dungu siasa mar ODM kaachiel koda mago mag UDA kotenore koda chenro mano mar timo zoning motelne higa nendo kata yiero mar 2020 koda abiriyo. Bet kod giko machionedi nyinga en Julian Ouma elo Nelly Achieng Ndine ka jalok marwa en David Abila Machiegni. Jalop jatend piny Kithure Kindiki kon ne oyuoro e nyasinindo mano mar alama mabende ne obagi ne ringre maromo 16 mane owito ngimagi e masanindo mano makocho mar apaya. Nyasinindo bende ne obagi e gwenge ko mag Kabirini e kaunti ma Nyeri konendo. Kabende kinde ogogo Kindiki ne ochwalo otnindo mano mar jatend piny Kenya William Samoei Ruto e kinde ko mane oyango ni sirikal oseketo lai makende mar neno ni onyalo tiek chutho weche ko mago mag masiche mag apaya makoroni to ineno mathoth e pacho ka.
Nimekuja hapa kuwakilisha Rais William Ruto, amenituma hapa, na siku ile governor alimpigia simu ndio siku alianza kufanya kazi pamoja na sisi kupumzisha hao watu wetu. Ametoa mchango wake binafsi na tumesikia sana upendo wake na support yake kwa family zetu ambazo zimepoteza wapendo wao. Angetaka kuwa hapa siku ya leo, lakini ameniambia nimwakilishe, na kama kuna mambo yoyote ambayo yatabaki tukienda mbele, vile wale waliongea walisema kama kuna mambo mengine ya kusaidiana, tuko tayari kama serikali kusaidia hata zaidi vile tuwezavyo katika mambo mengine baada ya hawa wapendo wetu kupumzika. Serikali ingetaka kuimarisha usalama barabarani kwa sababu tumepoteza watu wengi kwa ajali, na although hatujui nini litokea na nini natokeanga saa zingine, lakini mambo ya barabara, kuna shida ya spidi, kuna shida ya magari ambayo ni mabovu, mengine ambayo hajafanywa service, na ndiposa tumesema ya kwamba kama tungepunguza ule mwendo wa kasi katika barabara, ajali nyingi haziwezi tokea, kwa sababu if you are not speeding, you are able to control the vehicle as a driver in case of something unusual happening. But if you are on high speed, the chances of controlling that vehicle are a minimum. And that's why we have introduced speed cameras in our highways. Last month, we rolled out a program of placing speed cameras on all the highways of our country. Na tukasema vile kama utaongeza speed kuliko vile sheria imesema, hakuna maneno sasa ya traffic police kukusimamisha pale. Kamera inashika wewe, fine inaingia kwa simu yako. Usipolipa fine kwa hiyo simu yako, ile gari yako inafungiwa.
Manen jalop jatend piny Rigathi Gachagua odiochieng' kaunende koroneto ne ochopo e gwenge ko kama bende kata e gwenge ko mag hoho mar okaka kama bende ne ochwalo ote mage ko mag kuyo kotenore koda jabunindo mano ma Emurua Dikir Jana Ng'eno mabende ne owito ngimane e masirnindo mano mar alap ndeke mano timore gwenge ko mago mag Mosopo. E kinde gogo Gachagua bende kone osea mokalo jatend piny William Ruto kotenore koda chenro mage ko mag siko wuondo jo Kenya ka owacho ni githulindi oganda ma pacho ka ndio oseng'iyo koda weche ko mag singo manono mabende koroni to ok chopi githulni.
Watu ya Emurua Dikir wameumia zaidi, hasa mashamba yao kunyakuliwa na kuibiwa na kuuawa na kupigwa risasi, na hiyo ni maneno hatuwezi kubali. Na nyinyi mkifanya makosa, mchague kiongozi wa Yesa wa Kasongo, mumepata shida. Na ile mtu nasikia ameletwa pale na UDA ni mtu ya Yesa. Si ndio? Si muko na matatizo? Sasa huyu hawasaidia nyinyi. Huyu Kasongo ameunga yeye mkono kutoka 2013. Mkamwangusha. Akasimama 2017 na 2022 na 2027 na 2026. Tarehe 14 mwezi wa 5 mtamwangusha. Si aliangushwa na nyinyi? Kuna bahari mumeenda? Si muko tu? Si nyinyi ndio mliangusha hii mtu ya Ruto? Hata kuuliza Inspector General of Police. Tangu huyu Kimani Ichung'wah atoe vitisho publicly, Deputy President akiwa amekaa hapo, hakuna hatua amechukuliwa, hajaambiwa andike taarifa. Sasa nilisikia juzi ati DCI vile nimesema 500 million imeibiwa, anasema ati ninatakiwa nijibu. Imetokea kwamba hiyo deal ya mafuta ilikuwa approved by National Security Advisory Committee. DCI anakaa kwa hiyo kamati. So yeye atachunguzwa na nani? Yeye mwenyewe ako kwa hiyo kamati. Ndio walipitisha hii scandal ya mafuta. Tena tunauliza wewe DCI, eleza wa Kenya kwa inventory pesa ngapi ilikuwa recovered kwa kila boma. Na ueleze hiyo pesa iko wapi. Pana toa vitisho. Explain what we have asked you. How much was recovered from these suspects? Each suspect. And is that money safe? Has it been recorded kwa inventory? Is it in the OB? Is it in your custody? Answer those questions. Don't threaten anybody. In any case, you sat in NSAC where it was approved. So unless you want to investigate yourselves, you must step aside. You cannot investigate that matter because you are part of the team that approved that scandal. Already Wandai amesema 2.9 billion imepotea. Hii Kenya imeibiwa, hata hii Kenya iko na nguvu. Ile wizi iko kila siku. Every day wanaiba 3 billion. Hata hii Kenya ni nchi iko na nguvu ya kwamba haijaisha. So bwana DCI, please, you sat in the committee that approved that deal. Before you issue threats to leaders, can you tell us who will investigate you because you sat in that committee? How can you investigate yourself? And again, we are asking you very valid questions. How much was recovered from the suspects? Was it recorded in the inventory?
Kumachielo en ni moko kuom jokeni ratiro mag oganda e pacho kaendi koroni to wuok oko kendo dwaro mondo mi onyal ndhi kendo chwal e nyim doho jatend migao doho mar weche giko mago mag teko kaachiel koda modhi e pacho kaendi Opiyo Wandayi kotenore koda weche giko mag mibadhi magi thuoloni koroni to kwako sekta mar mauta e thuoloni endi kane giloso kod jofwambo odiochieng' ma kawuono endi jokeni ratiro goeko wacho ni ok en gino makare ka koro jodito mago eko mag mauta kata mago mag EPRA koroni to gwe tao kendo dok pacho kendo giko ma jatend migao mar kata jatend migao mar teko Wandayi to poni tiere apisi mare kendo pod dhi nyime koda tayo tijene.
Mtetezi, and today it's a very important day to us. All of us are the people of this nation, and that's why we are here. We have all seen whatever is happening, and during the long holiday, tuliona ma MDs wakiresign, wakisema wataki kazi na wakisukumwa na integrity chapter 6 ya ile kazi yenye walipatiwa na wananchi after kufail wakaona wa resign. Leo tulikuwa tumeita press pale Chester House 4th floor. Opiyo Wandayi badala ya kuresign ameamua kuweka koti yake chini na kutuma guns. I always say in 2024 kabla maandamano ya Gen Z ianze, I took a petition to parliament, and what we wanted is a finance bill yenye inaangazia malilio ya Wakenya wa kawaida, and we gave the government 7 days, failure to which itabidi sisi tumeonana nao hadi Wakenya wapate malilio yao. Leo naambia Opiyo Wandayi, mimi kuita press is using diplomacy. Other is a magoon because I learned it from my father, the late Raila Amolo Odinga. Akunanga mjaluo muoga na akunanga mjaluo mwenye amepitia kwa maandamano ama kwa mikono ya Raila Amolo Odinga muoga. Venye umetuma guns leo, within those 48 hours, kama hautakuwa umeresign, itabidi tumeonana na wewe na umeonana na wananchi.
This country is riddled with scandals, from sugar with mercury to substandard cooking oil Today we are talking about another triangle of wickedness that is implicating the Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, and KEBS. These three parastatals or organizations in this country connived to import substandard fuel into this country. As a consumer, as an active citizen, as a Kenyan, I'm concerned. I have a vehicle, I have a motorcycle. Will my motorcycle, will my motorbike and my car consume that substandard fuel? And will the government compensate me for any mechanical damage to the engines of my vehicles?
Forms a policy level chain now under investigation, raising serious questions about accountability at cabinet level. Mtetezi notes that junior and technical officers have already faced arrest, interrogation, or removal, yet the cabinet level principals whose offices appear in the same approval chain remain in office. This creates a perception of selective accountability, undermines public confidence in the integrity of investigations, and risks interference, direct or indirect, with ongoing inquiries. The doctrine of public responsibility requires that where ministerial offices are implicated in decision-making, leading to potential public harm, the holders of those offices step aside to allow impartial investigation.
Jaod bura maseme James Nyikala koroni to wogoko kendo siro paronindo mano mar chika. Manindo majiwo chenro giko mag pith rep kaachiel kod dongruok mag nembe e pacho kaendi. Kane oloso e od bura mamalo odiochieng' ma kawuono owacho ni paro mar chiko nogo koroni to biro neno ni dongruoge koroni to timore makare kotenore koda sekta nindo mano mar pith mar rech e pacho kaendi.
They have proposed the Kenya Fisheries Services. They have proposed Kenya Fisheries Advisory Board. They have proposed Kenya Fish Marketing Authority. They have proposed Fisheries Research and Development Fund. And they have proposed Fish Levy Trust Fund. Mr. Speaker, if we are to implement this properly, actually we can stabilize, develop, and expand the fishing industry. Like the Kenya Kenya Fisheries Services will definitely be important is monitoring the fishing industry, regulating the fishing industries, and therefore even support the fishermen when we are changing from just chasing wild fish and actually going into aquaculture, which can either be cages, or we can even have ponds for aquaculture. So that fisheries services is a major body, is a major unit if we do set it up. Then we'll have the fisheries advisory body, and Mr. Speaker, you cannot change a whole industry if you do not have a constant policy monitoring mechanism, which I believe the Kenya Fisheries Advisory Board will have to do, and that's what is in the Act. And then, Mr. Speaker, a marketing authority. Sometimes when the fishermen get fish, and as we have said, and there's no proper outlets, the fish go bad, or they sell to middlemen. Mr. Speaker, you yourself, you come from the lake, and you know that the people who go to the lake actually keep walking on foot, and they don't look. And the middlemen who come to get the fish from the lake, they come in cars. They don't go to the lake, but they drive courtesy of the products that they come as middlemen.
Sirikal ma pacho kaendi koroni to wokoko kendo kwedo mokalo weche giko mag mibadhi mar asoya manindo mar mitbile ma koroni to rowere moko e pacho kaendi wacho ni osebedi ka ikwayogi kinde giko mag manyo thuolo mag tije e pinje ma oko. Otelnegi koda jagoro mongirore ka migawo nindo mano migosi Shadrack Mwadime oyango ni onge rawera moro amora ma osekwa omenda ka oyango ni mago gin mana jogo eko maluwo lai ma ok owinjore kata mago eko ma sirikal ok opuodho.
Swali kuhusiana na pesa ambazo zinahitajika. Mediterranean Sea Company wamezungumza kinaga ubaga kwamba hakuna hata mtu mmoja, kijana mmoja ataitishwa pesa zozote. It is free recruitment. Lakini kuna ile pasipoti ambayo ni lazima kijana awe nayo kwenda ng'ambo. Sasa hiyo ni gharama ambao pengine aidha yeye ama mzazi itabidi agharamie, ama kuna ile medical certificate ambayo itahitajika, ama kuna ile course ambayo inaitwa STCW ambayo kuna training institutes kadhaa ambazo zinapeana training hiyo. Sasa kile ambacho tumefanya na STCW nafahamu vyema sana, kwa sababu nilikuwa katika sekta hiyo hapo mbeleni. Ile pesa ambayo ilikuwa inaitishwa wanafunzi hapo mbeleni ilikuwa 75,000, ilirudishwa chini ikawa ni 35,000. Vile ninavyoambiwa hata kwa wakati huu inarudisha chini zaidi, ikiwezekana hiyo hata 15,000, yani kupunguza ile gharama kwa yule kijana, kwa sababu ni kijana ambaye hajapata kazi bado.
Nyiriri na parko da biro mosekalo bangsa chiela manindo mar midhiambo ina mono miaka uthuolo machuok mar yueyo bang' to dok da moko mathoth mapod waiko ni etel niende mano mar Machiegni Pacho. Parne yudo achiel kachiel yudo kuma tudruok magwa manindo mar wang' book at Kala TV Live, YouTube at Kala TV kaachiel koda TikTok at Kala TV. Kik idhi mabor.
Bedo kod odiochieng' marabora e sikunde ka iduogo pacho, yud thuolo mar kweyo pachi kendo bedo gi mor e chenro mar Bang School. Chenro mar Bang School chakore saa 10:30 ma midhiambo nyaka saa 11 ma midhiambo. Kama inene katun mamori, ipuonjori weche mathoth, ibedo kod mor gi nyiero motimo cathedral. Kik bai, Bang School, chenro manigi mor lilo ne nyithindo duto. Kala TV, Machiegni Pacho, ma e odwa.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Be in jalno mamanyo gige gedo motegno, mabeyo, mabudho, kendo ma opodhi? Chom mana Gomikos Company Limited man kod mwandu mag gedo kama oting'o renge kaka Crown, Basco, Duracot kod Sadolin. Bende wan kod renge mag exterior kod interior makoth ok kethi, roof coatings kod wood finishes. Wanyalo kelo ni simiti modhuro kata mathoth ka idwaro. Masonry, reinforcement materials gi professional project support and consultancy. Wayudore opposite Regnal Petrol Nyamasaria, machiegni kod County Concrete. Tudri kodwa e namba simu magin 07 14 49 5 6 0714 495674 kata 07 28 66 38 55 0728 66 3855. Gomikos Company Limited, your trusted building partner.
Machiegni kendo wadhi nyime ka chenro en mar Machiegni Pacho, kama wakilo ni weche giko matuch koni koda kocha. Kakore ka iriwori koda wang' jowi mar Kala. Nyinga en Julian Ouma, ka jaloko marwa en David Abila. Weche moko en ni jagoro Laktar Ouma Oluga koro ne oluongo e dalane jodongo iko mago mag Luo kaachiel koda Lang'o. Kama bende ne gitwak kotenore koda weche giko mago mag kawo ombulu motelo ne yiero nindo mar 2027. Kane oloso e kinde kwa bende ne otelne koda jaduong' nindo kata jatend jodong Luo mano odonge Randa e gwenge ko mago Masiaya. Koro to ne giyango ni owinjore mondo mi oganda okaw ombulu kendo gin ket maino e neno ni jatend piny William Ruto odok e tielo mar ariyo.
We are here today first to Kukula East Monday. Second, since we are here tukoungane katikati jamii wawili, hiyo ni Kalenjin na Majaluo. Leo tunataka kabila Wajaluo na Makalenjin na all Naloids, Masai, Turkana, Samburu, Teso kuungana pamoja, kwa maana tunataka kupiga kura moja kwa basket moja kupeleke Bwana Ruto kwa State House mpaka 27 up to 32.
Doho Pacho kaindi koroni to golo chik ne city manager Abalawanga mondo minyal chopo e nyim doho kendo dik dhoge kutenre koda chik wang mibadhe ma koroni to ikwake godo kata bende imene godo gi e thuolo nindi. Doho koroni to ne ogolo chik makamano kendo ne oyango ni ponono biro rem chopo e nyim doho koroni to apisasa mag obila mag iko ma ochung' ne weche giko mag kedo koda mibadhi e Pacho kaindi biro kao kang'onogo mano mar ndhiye kendo chwale nyaka e nyim doho.
Trying to move the court to believe that it is the accused person stallingly taking. And the last 3 records, adjournment has been at the request of the DPP. The last 3 attendants, including the last one, when you have appeared before you, adjournment has been at the request of the DPP because they were ostensibly revealing the charges. That factual position, so it would be unfair that today Mr. Mohammed is now shifting the blame just to be able to press for plea taking to happen and then to press for warrant of arrest. Lastly, on the medical report, Your Honor, the reason why we supply medical reports is to show prima facie evidence, prima facie ex facie evidence that the suspect is away from court for medical reasons. Secondly, the reason why we certify these reports, and even the ones I've placed before court are certified as true copies of the original, is to demonstrate the seriousness and the authenticity of those reports.
2026. On that report, Your Honor.
26th of April 2026.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
On that report, Your Honor, it was indicated that the accused reasons for consultation, Your Honor, is
The medical report was dated 25th
of February 2026. Yes, Your Honor.
Jadaka maidore e gwenge ko mag Ramola maidore e Geme County Masea koroni to dak koda luoro kalure koda apedha magie thuolo nindi timo koda obila e gwenge makono. Jadako gogo wacho ni gie thuolo nindi chiro mar Ramola koroni to ok kalre kalure koda obila mathoth ma koroni to okwor e gwenge makono ka gionge koda ng'eyo kotenore koda nonro madhi nyime masani obila timo e gwenge makono.
Hivi waliingia kwangu wana break, wanaingia kwa nyumba wana break, wakisa break wakipata mtu wanapiga wanatoa nje. So hiyo tena ni uongo wanatumia, kama nisikia ofisa nasema ati kuna tractor ilichomwa kwa station. That was a big lie. Tractor ilichomwa kwa station, tractor ilichomwa nje, na ni sababu ila hasira ya wananchi. Tractor is belong to one of the officers.
Mimi ni mwenyekiti ya wenye mashamba wakaaji wa area hii. Nataka niseme hii issue ni issue imechukua muda, na nilisawasilisha malalamishi ya watu wa area hii kotini. Nataka niheshimu mahakama, na kama hawawezi kuheshimu kama mahakama vile naona kazi yao ikiendelea, ndio inaleta tatizo na inaleta tatizo hata zaidi. Ningeomba serikali ya Kenya hii itumie sheria.
Yesterday, more than 1,000 police officers came here on a non-mission to the people. There were more than 7 Land Cruisers. There were more than 2 lorries. And what has happened? The police provoked the people. They shot dead 3 in the citizens here, 2 at 11 and 1 in the evening. And the police burnt down torched 5 houses. They went to that shop there, entered a food kiosk and ate all the food without paying.
Moko kuom jokanyo mag duond buch siasa mar ODM koro ni to wuok oko kendo kwedo mokalo wach ne doho mano mar zoning magi wacho ni jopiny nitiere kod ratiro mar yiero jatelo ma gidwaro. Kata legi koda Mili Odhiambo kaachiel koda Elisha Odhiambo mane doho mano mar Gema. Koro ni to giluwo ni jokenya magiko maluto mbulu nitiere kod ratiro mar yiero jatelo ma gidwaro ma weche giko mago mag zoning koro ni to biro rocho ratiro mar oganda ma Pacho.
I think over the weekend there was a conversation around the issue of zoning. That's number one. And I, as the MP for Game, my position is that I encourage our party to carry credible elections, nomination. If you have credible nomination, you don't have to worry about zoning. Because ODM is still a popular party in the Republic of Kenya. So if you do credible nomination, the ODM candidate will still win the election. So I think those who are worried that want direct tickets are the ones talking about zoning.
For me, at a personal level, speaking as Mili Odhiambo Member of Parliament, not as a party position, because I don't know, I wasn't there. I gave my apologies for the NDC. I don't know whether that was discussed a party position. But in my own view, I really think we need to rethink the issue of zoning. It does not augur well for us. What we need to do is ensure that the party is strengthened, the party conducts fair and credible nomination process that endears the party further to the public. But when we start having situations where we seem to have favorable candidates, then we will lose the public. So me and zoning, kama pambana, na nini? Na moto. I don't like it. It's a word, and coming from a democratic perspective, I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me. That is.
We have more than enough political parties in the country. And therefore, if one so chooses to zone a particular region, I do not know whether all the political parties will agree to zone particular areas for particular political parties. But if that is not the case, and we are only targeting ODM as a party and UDA, then we are disenfranchising those political parties. Because why leave out ODM in Rift Valley, where we have presence? So it should be a liberalized market.
The servant has larger presence on the ground than him or her. And every opportunity they get with the powers that be, all they can ask for, remove so and so, or we are going out. As if he's owning the community. This community is loyal currently to the President William Ruto, because Raila left them in his hands. And they want people in serious leadership, President Ruto, to talk to party leader Oburu and a group that will give him very soon.
Prario koda chiko nyiriri osekalo bang' sa achiel manindo ma midhiambo wamake gi kanyo chirnende mar Machiegni Pacho kamane okil weche giko manyien matucho koni koda kocha. Parne ne yudo achiel kachiel nyaka iru kuma tudruok magwa mago iko mag mbui mar wang book at Kala TV Live, YouTube at Kala TV kaachiel koda TikTok at Kala TV. Med mana kete wang jowi mar mihero kendo migeno ka in mane wantiere kodi chakruok nyaka rocho giko machirnendi agoni erokamano ahinya. Kendo bedo mana kete wang jowi mari kaloni wantiere koda chenro moko makeloni puonjo ma ogundo kaachiel koda moro mathoth. Oriti masani nyinga en Julian Ouma, jalupo marwa en David Abila.